Good evening. Namaste. Welcome to Genius Lakshya. You all are welcome to Genius Lakshya, which is a unique platform for all the competitive examination of our country. And today we will discuss one of the most significant, important topics from the Indian polity. Attorney General AG of India. Attorney General, we will discuss its responsibilities, functions, and appointment, duration, tenure of the Attorney General of India. Very important topic. Many questions are asked from this topic. So, let's start the presentation of the day. And before I start the presentation, I will share my first slide to check my audibility and visibility. Okay, so this is the first slide. Attorney General of India, one of the most important office of our country. So we will discuss about this office, we will discuss about this position in detail and depth. Okay, so it is visible and audible. Fantastic. So, first of all, you appear the test on the topic. As this is the practice we have been following. Test is the best, and again, this is a test for you. Question number 1. The Attorney General of India is the highest law officer of our country. AG, Attorney General of India, is the highest law officer of our country. Then the Attorney General is appointed by the governor of the concerned states. True or false? The Attorney General must be a person who is qualified to be appointed as judge of the High Court. True or false? In order to appoint Attorney General of India, a person should be an eminent jurist in the opinion of the governor. True or false? The term of the office of the Attorney General, the duration of the Attorney General is fixed, that is 5 years. And it has been fixed by the Constitution of India. True or false? The Attorney General may be removed by the President of India at any time. True or false? The Attorney General may also quit his office by submitting his resignation letter to the governor. Then the Attorney General of India gives advice to the government of India upon all the legal matters. The Attorney General of India appears in any high court. He can appear in any high court of a state in any case in which the government of India is concerned. The Attorney General is debarred, is not allowed from private legal practices. Means he cannot do legal practice privately. So these are all true and false statements from the presentation, and you will get the answer in the presentation itself. The Constitution has provided for the office. The Constitution of India, according to Article 76, there should be an office of the Attorney General for India. He is the highest law officer. Attorney General of our country is the highest law officer in our country. And he is appointed by the President of India. So the important points are, according to Article 76, there will be an Attorney General of India. Second point is, he is the highest law officer of our country. And he is appointed by the President of India. Then the Attorney General must be a person. What are the qualifications to be an Attorney General? He must be a person who is qualified to be appointed as judge of the Supreme Court of India. This is first qualification. Means the qualification for the judge of the Supreme Court are the qualification for the Attorney General of India. Second, in order to be appointed as the Attorney General of India, a person must be a citizen of India. He must be an Indian. He must be a citizen of this country. Then, in order to be appointed as the Attorney General, the person must have been a judge. He must be a judge of High Court. For a period of 5 years. Or, in order to be appointed as the Attorney General by the President of India, a person must be an advocate of some high courts. For a period of 10 years. And or he must be an eminent jurist in the opinion of the President of India. So all these are some of the fundamental qualifications required to be appointed as the Attorney General of India. He must be a citizen compulsorily. Then either he must have been a judge of the High Court, or he must be an advocate of High Court for 10 years, or he must be an eminent jurist according to the President of India. Then he can be appointed as the Attorney General of India. The term of the office of the Attorney General is not fixed. By the Constitution of India. So, the duration, the time period of the Attorney General is not fixed. Again, the Constitution does not contain the procedure or grounds for his removal. So he holds office, as he holds office during the pleasure of the President of India. In other words, Attorney General may be removed by the President at any time. So the important points are: Attorney General tenure is not fixed by the Constitution. Second, how will he be removed from his office? There is no procedure in the Constitution. So he enjoys his office during the pleasure of the President. And as he may be removed by the President. The Attorney General may also quit from his office by submitting his resignation letter to the President of India. Conventionally, the Attorney General resigns from his office when the government or the Council of Ministers resigns or is replaced as he is appointed on its advice. The salary is the remuneration of the Attorney General is not fixed by the constitution that we have already discussed. So he may quit his office anytime by submitting the resignation letter to the President of India, and when the Council of Ministers resign, then Attorney General is also replaced. Why? Because on the advice of the Council of Ministers, Attorney General is appointed by the President of India. So if there is no Council of Ministers, there is no Attorney General. And his remunerations and salaries and allowances are not fixed by the Constitution of India again. The Attorney General receives such remuneration as the President may determines. So the remuneration, the salary, the allowances are decided by the President of India. The ages remuneration is decided by the President. Now let's see the duties and functions of the Attorney General. As the chief law officer, as we discussed that he is the highest law officer of our country. So there are many functions and responsibilities. Let's know all. The Attorney General gives advice to the Government of India on legal matters. On law matters, he advises to the Government of India. The Attorney General of India performs many other duties of a legal character that are assigned to him by the President of India. He also discharges the functions given or conferred on him by the Constitution or by any other law. The President has assigned the following duties to the Attorney General. The AG appears on behalf of Government of India in the Supreme Court. In which the Government of India is concerned. If there is any matter regarding the Government of India, then Attorney General appears in the Supreme Court on behalf of the Government of India. Again, the Attorney General represents the Government of India in any reference made by the President to the Supreme Court under Article 143 of the Constitution. Also, the Attorney General appears in any High Court in any case in which the government of India is concerned. So he appears in the Supreme Court. Also, he appears in the High Courts if the case is concerned to the government of India. Now let's see the rights and limitations of the Attorney General of India. In the performance of his official duties, the Attorney General has right to audience in all court in the territory of India. Again, the Attorney General has the right to speak and to take part in the proceedings of both the houses of the parliament or the joint sitting or any committee of the parliament in which he may be named a member but without right to vote. The Attorney General enjoys all the privileges and immunities that are available for the member of the parliament. The Attorney General participates, take part in the proceedings of the parliament. Or when there is a joint sitting or any other committee of the parliament, he can participate there without any right to vote. Attorney General also enjoys all the facilities and privileges that are available to the member of the parliament MPs. Then there are some of the limitations for the Attorney General. The limitations are he should not advise or he should not hold brief against the government of India. He should not advise or hold a brief in case in which he is called upon to advise or appear for the government of India. He should not be is defending or he should not defend accused persons in criminal prosecution without permission of the government of India, and he should not accept appointment as a director in any company or corporation without permission of the government of India. He should not advise any ministry or department of government of India or any statutory organization, any public sector undertaking, unless the proposal or reference is in the regard to received through the Ministry of Law and Justice Department of Legal Affairs. Again, the Attorney General is not a full-time counsel for the government. He does not fall in the category of a government servant. He is not debarred from any private legal practice, means he is allowed to do private practices also. Solicitor General of India, we discuss Attorney General of India, but there are two other law officers for the Government of India. One is Solicitor General of India and another one is Additional Solicitor General of India. And the Solicitor General and Additional Solicitor General of India assist Attorney General in his official responsibilities. Now it should be noted that only office of the Attorney General is created in the Constitution. Attorney General is not a member of Central Cabinet. There is a separate law minister in the Central Cabinet to look after legal matters at the government level. So we discussed all the important matters regarding the Attorney General of India. So if you have any questions and doubt, who will give salary to the Attorney General? Of course, the central government will give salary because he works for the central government. Eminent means very, very intelligent, profound, well-known judge is called eminent jurist. Attorney General of India is the highest law officer of the country. This is absolutely right, true. The Attorney General is appointed by the governor of the concerned state. No, he is appointed by the President of India. The Attorney General must be a person who is qualified to be appointed a judge of the High Court. Yes. In order to appoint the Attorney General, a person should be an eminent jurist. In the opinion of the governor, wrong answer. Not in the opinion of the governor, but in the opinion of the President of India. The term of the office of the Attorney General is fixed for 5 years. No, as we discussed that it has not been fixed. He enjoys his work as long as the President of India is happy with him. The Attorney General may be removed by the President at any time. Yes, true. The Attorney General may also quit his office by submitting his resignation to the Governor. Wrong answer. Not Governor, but the President of India. So it is false. The Attorney General of India gives advice to the Government of India upon legal matters. Absolutely correct. The Attorney General of India appears in any High Court in any case in which the Government of India is concerned. True. He appears in the High Court to represent the government of India, and the Attorney General is debarred from private legal practices. Wrong. He is not debarred. Means he is allowed to do private practices also. So these are all the questions we discussed. So Sayar, today we discuss one of the most important topics from the Indian polity, that is the Attorney General of India. Also we discuss Solicitor General to help Attorney General. Also we discuss additional Solicitor General to help the Attorney General, and we discussed functions, responsibilities, tenure of the Attorney General of our country. So, Devang 8 before the presentation and after the presentation 100%. Chintan 7 before the presentation, after presentation 100%. Sujal 7 before presentation and after presentation 100%. All the best. You are doing great. Keep it up. This practice will make you the super class 1 officer of our country. This is my wish and blessing that one day you will be there. Till then, take care. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.